Hello, my name's Ellis, and I am documenting my journey to a new smile. Well, all my life, I've never had a good smile. I was born with like buck teeth. I guess they say down south here, they say it's because, I guess I used to suck my thumb when I was a baby, but I always had buck teeth. Then when I was about 11, I was trying to walk on a barrel, like the circus people do, like walk on a barrel. And I slipped and fell, hit my mouth, chipped my tooth. So, I had a chipped tooth. I had one chipped buck tooth. From there, as I got a little older, I was on a skateboard. I think I was maybe 12 or 13. I was on a skateboard, and instead of regular skating, a thing we used to do was sit on it with our knee, like get on it with our knee and then push with our foot along the, push along, but we were riding on our knee. And I was doing that, and I hit a like a crack in the sidewalk, and the skateboard stopped in my face, and I just planted right on my face, chipped my two front teeth. I could still feel them crumbling in my mouth. My mouth's all tore up. My teeth are chipped, and I remember going home crying, saying no, because it was bad. I never had a chipped tooth, but now I did the other one. And I went a long, long time with chipped teeth, all the way through middle school, through high school, until I think I was about 16, maybe 17, 16 or 17. I ended up in a boys' home, and in that boys' home they took me to a dentist, and the dentist fitted me with these two front teeth, and I've had them ever since. That was like 35 years ago. So I gotta say, they stuck in there pretty good. Like they one came out about a year ago, and I went to the dentist and they put it back in. But they held up. 30-something years I've had these. Now before, in the process, probably about 25 years ago, around the year 2000, I'm from Florida, so one of the big things for the people my age was getting gold teeth. So I went and got 10 gold teeth. So on either side of the front ones, I got 2 on each side, and then 6 at the bottom. And it looked amazing. They were straight. I liked them. But with gold teeth, like everybody knows, we didn't know back then because everybody was doing it. It was like a fad or something. It was like the style. But the thing about it, like gold teeth, is basically they're just thick caps of like crowns, I guess they call them, of 22 karat gold, and they just fit them over your teeth. And those places were like, there were dentist offices, but they were basically just mills. You know what I'm saying? Like they when I went there, they had about 10 people in the waiting room. They file down your teeth. And then like 2 dentists, put in your gold teeth. And they filed this one down too short. And it was all chipped. It's all messed up. And basically, while that gold is on your teeth, like the sides and around the gold, they can rot. No matter, like I used to floss, brush. I used to use a polishing cloth to keep them shiny. And I don't know what was on that. But long story short, over the years, they would fall out one by one. And I never got them redone. It was, I just was like, hopefully I'd be able to get my teeth, get them done. Like instead of getting the gold, I get them with white, because having gold teeth, it comes with a sort of a stigma. Like back then I didn't care because I was so young, but now I do. Like having a mouthful of gold teeth is just not. It's not me anymore. I'm not that person anymore. Anyway, so I've been quite some time, years and years, probably about a good 10 years of just my teeth looking like this. And I've been going through life. I take care of my teeth. I floss, I brush. I brush at least twice a day, and I floss after each meal because I don't like stuff stuck in between my teeth. And I've just been going through life like this. And instead of investing the money to get it taken care of, get my teeth taken care of, I go to the dentist. And the dentist, I had dental insurance, but the dentist would come up, the dentist office, it's always seemed like it's like a money thing. They come in and I guess you get X amount of dollars every year through your dental insurance, and they just figure out a way to use up that money, Like, so it'd be like, yeah, you need a deep clean, you need to do this, do that. It'd be even hard to get a cavity filled. But I have a poor quality of teeth, so like my molars would crumble. Like I have a bridge right here. The bridge looks pretty good, but like when it comes to spending all that money, which probably about $20,000 to get my teeth fixed, it'd be other things I would say, I can use that money for something else. You know what I'm saying? Like that money could be better off invested or something like that. But through the years, it's just gotten more and more to where I've become more self-conscious about it. Like, I like to laugh, so I laugh and cover my mouth, or I forget about what my teeth look like, and I be talking to somebody and I see them do this. That's what really got me. I see that all the time. And I wouldn't even be thinking about it. And people, they'd have a look of panic in their eyes. I mean, it might be in my mind. It might be real, you know what I'm saying? But they'd have a panic in their eyes. Like, it'd be like, like they didn't expect that. And they instinctively do this. And they carry on the conversation. And you know what, to be real, I'd probably do the same thing. I probably think the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know no matter how attractive a chick is, if her mouth ain't right, like if her mouth look like this, ugh, no, thank you. Anyway, so through the grace of God, I am in a position right now to go and get my teeth fixed. So I've been looking at options. I went to the dentist, and the dentist was like, you need to do this. There's a lot of things, a lot of crowns, couple of implants. Anyway, the cost came up to about $20,000, a little over $20,000. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well do something more permanent, because to be real, like I said, I have a poor quality teeth that runs in my family, and so I'm gonna spend that much, I might as well get the all on fours. So I started watching videos about the all on fours, and basically the all on fours is a process where they remove your teeth and then they shave down the bone up here. They shave the bone, like flatten it out, and then they put they have put 4 studs in, implant studs, either 4 or 6, and then they put a whole denture on there. And these have like gums, and they look good. However, like I said, I like to smile and laugh a lot, and I have a really gummy smile. So, if I'm not thinking about it. So, I was afraid, to be honest, that I would smile too wide, and then people would see the transitional part where the prosthesis meets the gum. And, you know, I didn't want that. So, you know, they had another option, which I forget what they call it. In other places, they call it an all-on-6, which is basically you get the studs. You get 6 studs. I think here they do 8, where I'm going, which is the Smile Mission. They do 8, but the 3-on-6 is basically they're implants. They give you 6 studs. And then the teeth are like in sections, and they put them on the 6. So you have I guess 4 sections or something. I don't know. But they put them in, and they're actual teeth. They're the teeth part without the fake gums, like the All-on-4 has the fake gums. These are just the teeth part, and it fits right on your gums. But not very many people are a candidate for that because of bone loss. So fortunately, my bone, I don't have a lot of bone loss, which is awesome. So they're able to do it. So I went yesterday, to see if I'm a candidate, which I am. So we set it up. So I guess they took a mold. I guess they're gonna get it right for the denture that I'm gonna have to wear, because they said for 4 months after I get them pulled and get my studs, while the studs heal and fuse to the bone, the titanium studs, you have to wear like a denture so that your mouth can heal, the gums and the studs can heal. And to be real, the guy was like, yo, bro, they're like, you can be miserable. It's miserable. It's rough, but it's a process you have to go through to get that smile. So I believe next week I'm going to be going to get them all yanked out, get my studs, get my denture. And I am going to document this whole journey and take people through the journey with me. So that's what it is. If I can think of anything else, I'll make another video.